See, a bit crazy where these are. So before I've gone in kind of that way, so you'd be putting the screwdriver in this way and it pushes a spring, but these are actually hidden within the leatherette or leather there. You see that? There's a tiny little slit. You're only seeing that now because I've poked a screwdriver into it. And then you push it in this way with the screwdriver, so the screwdriver goes in like flat, like that. And then you find a spring and it pops out. Same on the other side. Once they're both done, it'll come out. It's 3 T20s behind here, 1, 2 and 3. To remove this piece, obviously we've disconnected the airbag and we've had it face up. I don't know why that's important. That's somewhere I read years ago. And we are now just going to attempt to just remove this piece. So we've got the piece off that I'm doing. I need to work out what to do about the M Sport badge because I want that on. So I might heat that up and just try and remove that first. Obviously I've got plenty of stuff, so I'll try and utilise it in a way that's not wasting too much, like. But let's start off by trying to get this off, and then that's nice. And as you can see, that just cleaned it up. Kind of, yeah. So I'm just gonna degrease this, line it up. Obviously flip it around, put something down here so it doesn't get fluff everywhere. I'll get this cut out and we'll get wrapping. We're gonna give this a shot. It's going to take a lot more cutting in. Trims, you can't just wrap it round like I did in the other one because it's got obviously the holes for the controls. Gotta be said, this vinyl's pretty good. Like, you know, the Alcantara does look nice, don't get us wrong, and I think it actually does suit this car. I do like OEM, if I'm honest. Everything OEM. Like the X5 is pretty much OEM. Swirl fap deep, delete. Right, let's get this right. Quite a lot of curves with this one, so you want to be watching on this side, you don't get any air bubbles. So I'm just going to start off by making sure that the main bit you see, bubble free. Excess is not your friend on this one. Got to be trimmed down quite close. Yeah, it's going to be pretty thick, this stuff. I may have bitten off more than I can chew, thinking about it actually. Just give it a little trim on the curved areas. Line it up with bits that are in the way. Should just be able to tuck it in. For sure. So I've just put where the switches are for volumes and stuff like that, I've just chucked that on top of the radiator down here. Just soften up, just try and manipulate as best I can so I don't have to do too much shaping. And just reattach in reverse. I'm glad I did it in the end. It does actually smarten it up a bit. And it matches obviously the rest of the car with the Alcantara that I've got. Took a long time. Go. Done.